So in recent memory, there's been a lot of talk going forward with what quote-unquote everything is connected really means. Now, obviously, with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, everything is connected as everything embodies the same exact world. Nothing is, an offshoot or anything like that that's within the confines of what they're doing in the live action. So unlike, Warner Brothers, where they have The Flash, who has his own TV series, and then they have the Flash who's going to be in the movie where he's completely different people in a completely different continuity. Marvel likes to keep everything in one world because they believe it makes it richer. Now obviously this does have a few things that people don't like about it, such as constantly complain about why don't the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show up in something like Civil War, or why doesn't Jessica Jones show up in the new Thor movie, or whatever stupid theories people can come up with to really complain about the one shared universe and kind of trying to shove everything together even if it doesn't necessarily need it. Now obviously there's a lot to talk about when it comes to these differences in tone, feel, and how they're kind of presented at face value. When you look at someone like Daredevil compared to someone like Thanos, compared to someone like Spider-Man, there's a lot of loopholes you'd have to go through to make sure that these characters can work together because of their different tones of what they're representing. So the big challenge is obviously going to be Avengers Infinity War, which is going to unite the Guardians and the Avengers together. But recently, while getting to actually talk to people, Kevin Feige, the man in charge of everything, over at Marvel, was asked about the one shared universe and the chance of everything kind of connecting down the road. And here's what he said, and I quote, "Not necessarily. The future's a long time, so the truth is, I don't really know. But there are a lot of TV shows being made, and hopefully we'll continue to make a lot of movies. At some point, there's going to be a crossover. Crossover, repetition, or something." So obviously he's being very coy about it, but they know there's going to be a crossover, and he says it, right here. Down the road, there will be a crossover somewhere. Where we're gonna get it, though, that's up to debate, really, and we don't really know. No one knows. They probably know, but they just don't want to come out and say it because there's a lot of things that go into this, and you can't confirm anything and have it fall through. I'm actually going to make a second video on why I think it's happening sooner than we think, but that's too much to talk about in this video and present all the evidence. So you guys let me know your thoughts on what he had to say about this giant MCU crossover.